Hi there, students. A patch, a countable noun. I guess you could have the adjective patchy and the verb to patch as well. Now this is a word with lots and lots of meanings. So let's see. A patch is an area or patch of a surface which is different in the appearance of the rest of it. Maybe you can see my bald patch, a bald area. I've got a vegetable patch outside my house, a patch of ground where I grow vegetables. So it's different from the surrounding area. There was a small patch of blue in a grey sky, so an area. There's a damp patch on the wall. Then, okay, a piece of material to cover a hole in something. So my shirt was worn out at the elbows, so I put a patch over it. Yeah? You fix a bicycle tire, a flat bicycle tire, by putting a patch over it. A pirate has an eye patch. Long John Silver has an eye patch. Okay. Then to patch. If you patch something, you put a patch over a hole. You mend it by fastening a patch over the top of it. So my clothes are patched. There was a hole in the back of my trousers, so I patched them. You could have a patch in a computer program. It's something that deals with a virus or a problem with the original program. So I installed a software patch and the problem was resolved. A patch, a period of time. The company is going through a difficult patch at the moment. Their marriage is going through a rough patch. This is a difficult patch in their lives. Okay, a period of time. Okay, so patch. Let's see. A piece of cloth that you sew over something to cover a hole, or anything else that you use to cover a hole. Okay, an area that is different from the bit around it. So my dog has a black patch on one ear. There were icy patches on the road. His work is good in patches. It's patchy. Okay, patchy. Some parts are good, some parts are bad. Okay, a patchy. Something that's patchy is an adjective. Okay, this is my local patch, my local area. The salesman has his local patch, the place where he always works. The policeman is working on his beat. He always looks after the same patch. My car skidded on a patch of ice. Yeah, there's a bald patch on the back of my head. Yeah, and okay, a piece of material to cover over. I have to patch these jeans. I have to sew a patch on these jeans. Badges. These badges, you know, the badges that people get when they go on walking holidays. They're made of cloth, and normally it's got a words or a picture on it, and you can sew this onto your clothes to show, well, who you are or where you've been. Maybe a sergeant's stripe, that would be a patch, or a patch with the Union Jack on it, sewn onto it. Okay, so that would be a patch of work as well. I don't know if you've ever tried to give up smoking using a nicotine patch. This is something that you stick on the skin and it absorbs a chemical from that. So a nicotine patch to help you give up smoking. Yeah, Long John Silver and his eye patch. He's got an eye patch. Yeah, it's something that goes over his eye. And then a computer program to resolve a problem with an older program. Yeah, you can download a patch. It's sort of like a plug-in. Then you could patch two things together. You could connect. Yeah, let me patch you through to connect electronic or telephone equipment together. Yeah, to patch through. To put a patch on something, to patch. Notice as well, to patch up a problem. So there's been a problem between the two brothers, but they have patched it up. It's like they've put patches on it, and the problem is now better. To patch together, to put various things together to make something work. Okay, so a patch. Be careful because there are patches of ice. I grow carrots in my vegetable patch. Okay, to patch, to cover a hole of something. Okay, so a small piece of material to hide a tear or a rip. A cloth badge with your name or something that's sewed onto your clothes. An eye patch, a shield. A transdermal patch for your nicotine patch. A section which is different. There were patches of sunlight. There was patchy sunlight. A small plot of land. A strawberry patch. An indefinite period of time, a spell. Okay, I had a very difficult patch where I couldn't find a job. And then a temporary electronic connection between computers, or very often between the communication system, to patch two systems together, but it's temporary. And then a computer patch is a piece of code to fix a bug, a temporary correction. You could have a hot patch where you put this code in while the machine is still on. Okay, to patch your trousers. You have patchwork, a patchwork quilt. This is where you take little pieces, little sections of textile, little patches, and you sew them together, and eventually you get this beautiful blanket. Patchwork quilts, so this is a very American thing. To patch, to repair. They patched together the broken chair as best they could. The politicians argued, and now they're going to have to patch up their differences. To patch two electronic components with a patch cord, to join them together. Okay, and then so patchy, something that's only in patches. Okay, so something that happens from time to time, is not the whole way through. This is my home patch. This is where I live. This is my area. Yeah, this is the area where I live, or the patch where you have responsibility. A social worker has their own particular patch. A patch of cloud in a blue sky. Okay, an area. A nicotine patch to give up smoking. A patch of ice on the road. A cabbage patch where you grow cabbages. Okay, a patchwork quilt where you join patches together. Let me patch you through with to the radio telephone. Connect with communications. So patch. Wow, this is a word with lots and lots of meanings. Okay, so there's a damp patch on the wall, a vegetable patch where I grow things. There are patches on the knees of my jeans. I've got patches sewn on my jacket to show the places where I've been. Their marriage is going through a rough patch, a difficult patch. They patched the roof. Yeah, he patched his jeans. The surgeons patched him up, mended him after the accident. He's trying to patch things up with his wife, make friends again. Okay, so patch. I think I'm probably going to... A patch of oil. A patch of yellow flowers. The team's going through a bad patch. Yeah, we hit a bad patch of road. This is my home patch. Yeah, get off my patch. This is my territory. A pair of patched jeans. The doctor sewed him together, patched him up. And they patched up their differences. They resolved their problems. Okay, so formality, patch. I think this is a word that I'm going to give 5 in formality. You patch your jeans, 5 in formality. A damp patch, 5 in formality. They're going through a rough patch, 4.5 in formality. Okay, an eye patch, 5 in formality. A temporary connection, to patch two things together. 4.5 in formality. A computer patch, 5 in formality. Okay, now what about origin? Let's see, there's perhaps a Middle English word, platcher, talking about a spot or a piece of cloth. From Old English, plek, a spot or a mark. Proto-Germanic, plakjo, a spot or a stain. So anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Patch.